Bluetooth glasses, headphones, and more. What's on your wish list? Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin, and with us from Anker is Adam Weissman. Great to see you again, Adam.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, Fred. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Great background.
I know.
This has been another year for innovation, some great innovation at Anker. And before the holidays, it's a good idea to take a look at what some of the hottest products are.
Yep.
One of the newest and most clever, I think, are the new Soundcore Frames. Give us the overview again.
Yeah, so I know we had talked about these before, but these are the Soundcore Frames. And basically what they are is they're simply audio glasses. They take what would be traditionally an earbud that you have music in your ear, and instead we've made them into traditional sunglasses or clear frame glasses. But the really cool thing is that we've kind of broken the sunglasses into a couple different parts. So we have the fronts and then we have the temples. So the temples are removable. You can just click them into the different sets of frames. So whether they're different shapes, we have clear versions, but there are two speakers built into each temple or stick, some people call them, and we have touch control and wearing detection. But now you're listening to music or talking to somebody else. I could have this conversation with you on the Soundcore Frames, and I would be able to hear you with the speakers and the microphone. So it's really cool. They have 5.5 hours of battery life. They have magnetic chargers that you just plug into. It's a cable you plug in, and then you charge them via the little cable that would connect to the two different points on each of the temples. So they're really cool. They're fun. It's the use case for them is somebody who doesn't necessarily want an earbud or a headphone in, but they're walking their dog, they're going to the park, they're whatever it is, whatever they're doing, they're walking down the street, and you literally can listen to music and not be that guy or girl with earbuds or headphones on. So they're really cool and fun. We have 10 different styles of actual fronts that you can replace them with. So depending on your style, you can choose any one of them. So
and
really
interchange them. You can have one style for the daytime, one style for the nighttime. Sunglasses, clear. I guess there are a variety of things that can be done with them. And I guess one question people might have is everybody around you going to hear what you're hearing, since these aren't in your ear?
Yeah, so the challenge is kind of trying to figure out how to fix physics. You're taking two speakers that are really in reality an open air speaker, an open back speaker, because you're taking the earbud and taking them out of your ear. So if someone's standing directly next to you and you're playing it at a increased volume, yes, people could hear it. However, one thing that we've done is when you get a phone call, the software in our app will actually turn on what we call privacy mode, and that allows you to it lowers the volume, it lowers how the speakers are interacting with the voice, and it'll try to prevent that from happening as much as possible. It uses a beamforming to beam that into your ear versus having that open ear. If someone's standing directly next to you, it's physics. We can't fix it completely, but it's really a lifestyle product that you're walking alone, you're walking your dog, it's probably not meant to have really intimate conversations or private conversations, but yeah, I mean, we did try to fix it with our privacy mode, and that's you can enable it so that when you get a call, it automatically turns on.
Tell us about pricing.
So these are $199 for, you get one set of the temples and one set of the frames. And depending on how you purchase them, if you purchase them on Soundcore, it's actually you can pick which of the 10 frames, but you can also have an extra set of frames for an additional $50. So whether you want a clear pair or a pair of sunglasses, That's how they work, and if you're wondering which one's going to fit me best, actually what you can do is either download the Soundcore app or go to our website, soundcore.com, and you can actually do a virtual try on with the frame. So it whatever computer or phone you're using uses the camera, and you can actually scroll through all 10 different frames and see what they're going to look like on your face. So, but again, $199 for the one set of temples with the frames. You also get a case, a travel case, but for an additional $50, you can get a second set, or $100 you get two sets. So
really clever. For those people who are looking for the more traditional Bluetooth, you're out with a new Soundcore Liberty 3 Pro line. It's got the noise canceling, true wireless, and you've got some new over-the-ear headphones too. I'll let you tell us about these.
Yeah, so the Liberty 3 Pro, we introduced these late this year, or mid this year, I guess. They come in 4 different colors. We have a black that I'm holding here. We have a white. We call it gray, but it has sort of a tint of green in it. And we also have purple. They're really great headphones, or earbuds, I should say. When we launched the original Liberty 2 Pro, people really like them. The sound is great, et cetera, but there were a couple things that people said I wish it had. One was noise canceling. One, they said I wish it had, I wish it was a little bit smaller. So what we've done is actually made them 30% smaller, and we've also added touch control and ANC. So they have, we sort of try to check all those boxes off when we're doing them. So they again, these are the Liberty 3 Pro. They're smaller. They have touch control. We added different touches for the touch control, so you have more interaction with them, and you can set that up in the app. And like the Liberty 2 Pro, they use our Hear ID, which it's kind of like a mini hearing test, and it allows the user to sit in a quiet room when they first get the earbuds and really go through a different, like a set of all the different tones, and tell the software which ones they can hear and which ones they can't, and then adjusts the level in the software to help you hear all of the frequencies. So they still use, again, they also still use 2 drivers. They have a coaxial driver architecture. We call it our Astria coaxial architecture, and what it is, it's a balanced armature driver in front of a dynamic driver. So you're getting the really great highs and mids with the balanced armature driver from Knowles. And then you're also getting a dynamic driver directly behind that in line, which gives you, again, that low bass, all those bass notes. So we're really excited about them. They're doing really well for us. And those are called the Liberty 3 Pro.
Great sound. And the pricing on it?
These are $169.99 at the moment. We've had some specials on them for the holidays on different days, but again, they're $169.99.
On the over-the-ear side, you've got a new product out there too. Yeah,
so we have the Life Q35. So I have them here in 2 different colors. We have blue, and we have these white, this kind of oat white color, and they're really the culmination of our best sounding over-ear headphone. They have ANC in multi-mode, so you can actually choose which ANC setting you want based on your usage. So we have indoor mode, we have outdoor mode, and then we have transport mode. So these are the 3 different modes here on the box, but indoor mode, transport mode, and outdoor mode. If you're on a plane, you'd use transport mode, and that will eliminate that low end rumble that you have, on the, from the plane's engine, or even a car or a bus or a train. Indoor mode would be if you're sitting in an office and you're trying to eliminate some traditional office sounds, right? Or the dog barking, or your kids, going crazy. And then outdoor mode, if you're like walking down the street, it's kind of a blend of the indoor and transport mode. So you still get those buses driving by and cars, but you also get people talking and chattering and all that stuff. So, but they're doing really well for us. They have high-res audio in LDAC, which is a lossless format. It's actually Sony's format, but we've included LDAC, and it has 3 times the amount of data. So you're getting whatever the music you're listening to. If your phone is enabled with LDAC, you are getting the best quality from the source and the best quality in the headphones. So super excited about those as well. They have, fast pairing, 40 hours of playtime, noise canceling. So, and those are the Q35s. They come in 2 different colors. If you don't need that LDAC feature, we also have the Q30s, which are pretty similar. They really look almost identical. Slightly, these are the black version. We also have them in pink, but slightly less expensive. And again, they're doing really well for us. So
the pricing?
The Q35s are $129.99, and the Liberty, the Life Q30s are $79.99.
Terrific. And finally, lots of people have new devices. You've kept up with much needed accessories. Give us an overview of what Anker has done here, because this is really important for a lot of people.
Yeah, so earlier this year, we just introduced our MagGo series, and it's hard to show you these because I don't have any here with me. But with the iPhone 13, with the iPhone 12, we really wanted to enable another method of charging your phone. So we have these magnetic mounts and different things that people can use. So we have one that's a battery that magnetically connects to your phone, but at the same time, the back of the battery has a fold away flap that can be used as a stand. We have one that's a desktop stand, and the top of it folds up, which means you can attach your phone to it magnetically, and then simultaneously where that piece would fold up, below that there's a wireless charging plate. So you could charge, again, like a pair of the Liberty 3 Pro or AirPods or whatever, any wireless charging thing. We have one that's a mount for a car. We have one that's a mount for a desk. We have one that's an outlet with a magnetic mount. So, we're really excited about it, but it's the Apple iPhone architecture of using that magnetic charging is really doing great things. So we wanted to take advantage and give people some options. So we have, I think there's 7 or 8 different chargers in that line, and it's all part of our MagGo series. So I tell you exactly what the prices are, but there's so many different products that it would be really hard. We actually have different colors as well. That's another thing that we're embracing with these products is different colors. So depending on, again, the unit, they come in about 4 or 5 different colors: that white, black, that grayish green, purple, and light blue in some cases. So we're really excited about them.
Terrific. So for more info, and people can go check these out as well, because there's so many different products that you have when you talk about accessories.
Yep.
Where's the best place for people to go?
You can visit for the charging products. You can either visit us at anker.com, and it's Anker, ANKER.com, or you can always go to some of our retail and online retail partners like Amazon for our headphones and earbuds and Bluetooth speakers and frames. You can either go to soundcore.com or, again, places like retail, like Amazon or Best Buy.
Adam Weissman, have a great holiday. Thanks for taking the time with us.
Thanks, Fred, for having me. Happy holidays to all of your listeners.